Welcome back to Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and so much more as we go down the rabbit hole. Now, first and foremost, rest in peace, Miss Ananda Lewis. If you know, you know. Now, she of course started with BET and then made her way onto MTV. I guess that was an upgrade, especially at the time. But this is a very interesting situation. Now, for those of you who know, or it's very few of you probably are in the mix of things, but she did pass away by the numbers. And when I mean the numbers, you need to check out Zachary Hubbard's page, and there it talks about gematria. She passed away by the numbers. That's all I'm going to say. Now, moving on. This does lead me to a different point because, of course, she passed due to cancer. Now, I know someone who is in their 30s and female, of course, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she decided to go ahead and have them do what they need to do with the breast, right? Not a pleasant thing to do, but, that is treatment that is recommended. Ananda Lewis, of course, wanted to try a more natural approach. So I don't want to discourage that at all. Yes, in this case, it did not work out, but I'm not totally against it because if you recall, Dr. Sebi has had very numerous successful patients who have been cured. And I think sometimes it's about timing. The timing is everything when it comes to stuff like this. But she was successful in getting it reduced down to stage 2. But at the end of the day, it appears that it still would have been beneficial if she had went ahead and had the double mastectomy, whatever it's called, right? But, she wanted to do something more natural. So I'm definitely not a person that would say just completely trust what the doctors are saying, because they really get paid for basically treating you, right? So the money's not in the cure. So you can't think that they're about to start giving you the cure to cancer, okay? Now, a lot of times, of course, they can bring it into remission, as they call it, in some cases, depending on when you catch it. But even her herself, she kind of regretted, not going forward with it. But, this is just kind of sad all the way around. But I think if you were to get in a situation like this, we all say what we would do. But if you get diagnosed with something like this is deep. Like, this is your life that's on the line. So you definitely have to consider all aspects of everything. You can't just say, oh, it's definitely I'm going to do this or I'm definitely going to do that. I think you owe it to yourself to explore all the options. Obviously, change of diet is going to be important. And to really look at the holistic approach, because truly the body can heal itself. It was intended to heal itself. That was the goal when God made it. With the right foods, with the right vegetables, and at the same time is that what makes it so hard is that we live in a world where everything is pretty much contaminated. So unless you are in Honduras, like Dr. Sebi would take the people, where you're getting clean food, clean vegetables, stuff like that, chances are most of the stuff that you're getting is contaminated. And that's the downside. So it's like, I don't know, it's a catch-22. It's really unfortunate for her. She was a great talent, excellent host. She did her thing. Beautiful young lady. And for her age, she looked amazing. For somebody, excuse the mic, guys. For somebody that was her age, she still looked good. Okay? So, rest in paradise, rest in heaven, rest in peace, whatever you want to call it. Job well done. Her name was made on the world stage, so she made it to the world stage. and I implore you to go to Zachary Hubbard's page and check out what I'm talking about. That's not what my page is about. I'm not going to really go into the whole gematria of it all, but just know nothing happens by coincidence. Nothing. Even something like this, where you would just think, oh, okay, well, that was just, cancer. It was just that simple. Nah, it's not that simple. But that's not what I'm about on this page just yet. I just give you the surface level, and I want you to go and look deeper. Until next time, peace and blessings.